Hey friends, it's Sean with Kelly Realty. Today we're analyzing a property that's currently not listed. So the address is private, but if you would like to learn more about it, you can just send us a direct message and we'll send you the address. It is a 4-unit property and the owner is asking $290,000. So we got the income from the owner's rent roll, which is $2,600 a month, with zero other income from the property. So there's no laundry, no pet fees, nothing like that. So the total income for this property is $2,600. Something unique about this property is it does have a 5-car garage, which currently are not being rented out, but I believe that they could each be rented out for about $50 a month for an additional $250 a month for monthly income. But it's not that way today, so I'm not going to analyze it like that today. I got the expenses from doing some calculations. For taxes, I went to the assessor's website and took the total tax amount divided by 12, and it's $241 a month. For insurance, I used $1,600 a year. I think that's a good estimate for this type of property. That comes out to $133 a month. The utilities are paid by the tenant, so there's no expense for the owner, and the property is not in an HOA. For repairs and maintenance, I think a good housekeeping calculation for this would be to do $50 a month per unit. There's 4 units, so 4 times 50 is 200. And for capital expenses, I do the same calculation for bigger items like the roof, if you had to replace it, or if you had to replace a furnace or AC. 50 times 4 is 200. And in our area, management companies usually charge about 10% of monthly rent for management. So 10% of 2,600 is 260. And for the mortgage, I took 20% down on $290,000 at 4% interest rate over a 30-year term. I simply Googled a mortgage calculator, put those numbers in, and it spit out $1,107 for that payment. So the expenses are totaled at $1,107 plus $260 plus 400 plus 133 plus 241 equals total expenses of 2141. To find the cash flow, I just take the income minus expenses, so 2,600 minus 2141 equals monthly cash flow of $459 per month. Now, in order to find the cash on cash return, I take the monthly cash flow and get it to an annual number, so times 12. And that equals $55,008. And to get the cash on cash return, I just take the yearly cash flow divided by the total capital expenses. So for this property, 20% of 290 is 58,000 plus closing cost. In our area is around $5,000 for a total of $63,000 of total capital expenditures. And cash on cash would equal 5508 divided by 63,000 would give you a percentage of 8.75% cash on cash return. Seems a little low, but this is just a 4-unit property. I think a lot of people would probably choose to manage it themselves at first. So if we did that, I could add back the management fee of $260 times 12, which is $3,120 plus 5,508 equals 8,000. So with self management, it would be 8628 divided by 63,000, and that number would give you a 13.7% return. As I stated in last week's analysis, stock market usually over a 100-year period on average had brought in about a 6 to 7% return. So 13.7 is roughly double that. I think it's a pretty good return. But it's for you guys to decide, whether or not you like those numbers. And if you guys would like us to analyze any properties that you're looking at for you, just go ahead and send us a direct message with the address and we can help you do the analysis. So thanks for tuning in. We'll be doing another one next week, and we're going to do a little bit deeper analysis next week where we analyze not only the cash on cash return, but also the mortgage pay down and also your tax benefits. So thanks for tuning in.